Mohammed, Nigeria's Minister of Environment. But some activities are traditional to us on capital markets, and because we can't do without them, we'll quickly observe that. And let's look at some of the earnings that were disclosed this week in the Nigerian capital market, and we will quickly take a look at Nigerian breweries. Nigeria Breweries PLC on Monday released its audited full year 2016 results, and revenue rose 6.75% year-on-year to 313.74 billion naira from 293.91 billion naira in 2015, a 3.41% variation from analysts' forecast of 303.40 billion naira, while the pre-tax profits and post-tax profits declined 27.22% and 25.33% year-on-year to 39.68 billion naira and 28.42 billion naira respectively. In line with its consistent dividend payout, the brewer declared a dividend of 2.58 naira per share, which implies a full-year dividend of 3.58 naira. And in a statement by Heineken, the devaluation of the naira impacted operations with further pressure on income from consumers. Now, share registration service provider Africa Prudential Registrars released its full-year financial statements for the year ended December 31st, 2016 this week. Gross revenue declined by 4.96% to 2.41 billion naira from 2.54 billion naira in financial year 2016. Personnel and operating expenses also declined by 5.56% year-on-year, while the firm took on impairment losses of 14.74 million naira, an increase of 178.92% compared to financial year 2015. Customers' deposits declined by 6.36% to 11.74 billion naira from 12.54 billion naira year-on-year. This decline impacted the firm's revenue generating potentials coupled with high impairment losses. Africa Prudential Registrars has, however, declared a 30 dividend to its investors. And Transcorp Hotels also released its earnings for the same period, December the 31st, 2016. Top line improved to 15.31 billion naira, as profit after tax also increased from 3.49 billion naira in the preceding year to 4.09 billion naira in 2016. The hospitality sector listed company is proposing a 40 kobo dividend to its investors. Now let's take a look at the numbers from the exchange and the OTC. This week, the all-share index of the Nigerian Stock Exchange came in at 25,250.37. That's after increasing by a margin of 0.34%. The market capitalization also settled at 8.73 trillion naira. The volume of all that was traded during the week is put at 765.65 million, and valued at 9.71 billion naira in 12,468 deals. Looking at the gainers chart, Nigerian Breweries, which also has a good dividend declared for investors, is gaining traction as the stock appreciated by 13.04% this week, having added 15 naira to the share price. Guinness Nigeria and Nigerian Police Microfinance Bank are some of the companies also found on the top gainers list. Top loser, we have Unilever Nigeria, Forte Oil, and Vitafoam on that list. And the top traded sectors include financial services sector, which actually had transactions of 575.290 million, and consumer goods sector as well as conglomerates that also had those numbers that you can see on the screen. Over now to the FMDQ OTC markets. That's a market that also has had an activity this week, the listing of Forte Oil on that platform, the Forte Oil bonds. But in terms of the bonds, federal government bonds that were dealt on this week, we have 15th of July 2021, January 2026, as well as March 18th, 2026 securities. And the dues against this securities has 32. We have 32 deals against July 2021, valued at 3.20 billion naira, with a price high level of 94.05. And we have 29 deals against the January 2026, as well as 23 deals against the March 2036. And what you have in total is 153 deals for bonds. The total value is put at 50.17 billion naira. For the FMD Kyoto Treasury bills markets, the numbers you see right there show what was traded yesterday. 214 deals for March 2017. Those are medium tenor or short tenor bonds, and the total of what was actually transacted was 1,255, valued at 328.66 billion naira. For the NASD OTC markets, against what we had last week, the market gained traction this week as it came in with a 0.67% increase in USI, so a market capitalization of 397.99 billion naira. Volume of what was traded yesterday, Friday, is 264.94, and only 14 deals was recorded. But CSCS, IGI, and Airlick are some of the securities that had the topmost trades yesterday on this market. And now we will quickly take a look at the African exchanges. The BRVM Composite Index also looks good at 283.06 of index, but declined yesterday by 0.28%. EGX 30, the Egyptian Stock Exchange markets, has an index level of 12,240.53, declined 1.30%, while the NSE All-Share Index at Kenya, also about the only one we track that has a positive outlook yesterday. Johannesburg Stock Exchange also dropped by 1.10%. That tells you that a lot of the earnings that are trickling in this time are not looking so impressive. That's why we're having the numbers dropping in the negative territory that way. But we'll go on a short break now and return with more on the green bonds offering of the federal government, so stick around.